Okay, awesome. There we go. Well, again, good evening, everyone. My name is Bunmi Moore. A lot of you know me, but for those of you who don't, I hail from that great state of Maryland. I've been in the industry of home-based business for a long time. I'm a second generation networker, grandmapreneur, mompreneur, and I love helping people, just love helping people. And tonight, to bring this information alongside with me is my wonderful co-host, Miss Lori Gasemy. Lori, your reputation precedes you. When I first heard Darren Kidd talk about you and all your exploits in the industry of business, I was like, I've got to meet with that lady. That's like common mindset, go getter, loves helping people. And here we are together. So I just like you to introduce yourself before we get started.
Oh, thank you so much, Boomy. I feel the same exact way about you. I'm like, we were meant to be. Me and Boomy were meant to be doing business together. Where has this woman been all my life? So, if you know her, you know she is truly a blessing and a great, amazing human to be a part of your life every single day. So, thank you, Boomy, so much. I am just feeling so grateful to be a part of this incredible blockchain for women event tonight.
Mhm.
Booby, this was her actual idea. And I thought, why not? This makes complete sense to go out here and share with as many women as possible. And Boomy, her and I were even talking about the statistics on like, there's not enough women. There's like
Right.
30% women. That is not enough that are part of the blockchain world. And so here we are, able to share with you all what we're experiencing and how excited we are about this. My background, you guys, is network marketing, small business owner. And in my younger years, I've always been an entrepreneur. I truly have in my heart. I owned a cleaning company, actually. Yeah, I don't know if I ever told Boomy that. And then I went to network marketing and I did that for 13 years. My husband and I kind of have always done network marketing, but the past year and a half really took a step back and just focused on our other businesses. We own a lot of properties. We love Airbnb. We love credit card processing. We've always done the things and looked for the businesses that could make us passive income. Because just like Boomy, I am all about helping people and showing people how can we make passive income? How can we make money while we're sleeping, right? And how can we figure out some generational wealth? How can
Yes.
we make sure our families are taken care of? And that's always been my why. And so, like I said, I put network marketing aside. And so I wasn't really out there networking, talking to a whole lot of people like I used to. And then I came across blockchain and I felt alive again because this is not network marketing, but you're sharing with the people, right?
Mhm.
So it's back out there being able to share people to people about something that could really benefit them in their lives. And so I thought, this is for me. This is for me because this has huge potential long term. And it also could benefit me, my family, and many others' families right now today. So here we are. I have only been in this space since February. Okay. So I am pretty new still. I think Moonby can, she feels the same as like, guys, you might not have never heard of this before until tonight. That's okay, right? We're all here to learn and grow together. So, Boomy, I'm looking forward to sharing these slides tonight and sharing with everybody on here what this could do for them in their future.
Absolutely. And so you may have been invited tonight by someone, and some people are here just to do others a favor. But I'm here to tell you that if you really like lean into the information, I always say, get your 6 figure, 7 figure notepad and a pen because the paper never forgets. There may be some things you want to jot down, but if you really lean into the information, it absolutely could change your life for the rest of your life. And as Lori said, that's why we are here. Like, Lori, I got excited tonight when some of my friends were coming back saying, yes, I'll be on, yes, I'll be on, because I'm like, yes, I've seen people struggle so much in their lives over the years, and my heart really goes out to them. And here's a way that we can not be left behind. I say, potentially get the struggle out of the way and live a life of freedom. So let's go ahead and get started, okay?
Yeah.
All right. So again, you were talking about women and some of those statistics. So why are we here, guys? We truly want to help more women to participate in blockchain technology. 96% of the world has never even heard of blockchain technology. So after tonight, guess what? You are what's called an early adopter. You will now know what blockchain is, or at least enough to say, okay, I want to find out more. But what I want us as women to understand that we're a small part of this space. And this space is tremendous, is changing the world. And even though women make up 57% of people with undergraduate degrees, and we hold the majority of master's degrees, yet we're underrepresented in this field in employment. There are gender disparities. We know that when it comes to the wealth gap between women and men. We need to close that, don't we? Absolutely. We need to close that. And so we want to have more successful women in blockchain that can inspire and encourage more women to come this way. It's so male dominated, but guys, it is so potentially lucrative. We want more women in this space. So I'm going to share with you a ecosystem called Connect United. Connect United, write that down. Now, before we get into some of the things that the Connect offers, let me just do a little housekeeping because we have to get our disclaimers in here. We're going to be talking tonight about some concepts that are forward thinking. You know, Lori, I always say you can't
Yeah.
move forward if you're looking behind you, if you're looking in that rear view mirror. So tonight, ladies, we're going to press in, maybe use some terms you may not have heard, but looking forward to how we can better our lives. So this is not financial advice. We're making no earning claims. Um, just know the information and some of the illustrations are just for illustration and education purposes only. So do your own due diligence. That's what we always tell people. Do your own due diligence with the information. Now, as we go ahead and share this information, I do want you to know that we work on being very compliant. We've got a legal team that's backing all of this with just some stellar names, even people who have been attorney generals for the US. So we've got it going on compliance wise with a phenomenal legal team behind us.
That's
So
great.
I want to start out by telling you guys my story a little bit and how it relates to blockchain. You know, in 2017, my mom and dad had moved to Panama, Central America. And one day my father called me and he said, Boomy, I've been studying 8 hours a day this thing called blockchain. And I've been studying cryptocurrency. He said, we miss getting wealthy as a family with the internet. But there's something called blockchain technology, and it's real. It's here to stay. It's a real technology that we have to embrace as a family. And it was so important to us, guys, that in 2021 we took our whole family, my kids and their kids, to Orlando for a blockchain family retreat. And we started teaching them some aspects of blockchain technology. And this is so important as we talk about this. It doesn't just have ramifications for you, but I want you to think generationally. I want you to think legacy. You know, in church, we talk about leaving an inheritance to our children's children. So
That's
look
right.
at how the evolution of the internet and how this has progressed. Well, back in the early, let's say mid 90s, we all were getting online, right? Remember that? Remember AOL disc and that dial-up sound? I'm sure all of you all remember that, right? So we were getting on the internet, let's call that web 2.0, but nobody came to most of us and told us about internet companies that we could align with in order to become wealthy as those companies grew. So, Lori, you know, it was, hey, we were using the internet, we were sending email, but that was about it. So that was Web 2.0. Well, ladies, there's something called Web 3.0. This is the blockchain. This is the evolution. Let's call it the new internet. In fact, blockchain technology is to the 2020s what the internet was to the 1990s. But the important thing is why we are here, so that you don't get left behind. That is why we are here today. Because whether you've heard about blockchain or not, it is absolutely changing the world. It is changing the way business is done. 90% of businesses in the US and the UK are looking to and exploring blockchain technology. I'm going to give you three things that this technology does. One thing is that it improves business efficiency. It makes business more efficient. That's why so many companies are getting on the blockchain. It improves transparency. So everything on the blockchain, right? It's a ledger where all these transactions are recorded.
Building something with someone, not
All
that
of
person
these
in my corner, I'm
transactions,
in their
guys,
corner, and
are
it's us.
transparent. You can see everything on the blockchain. That's very important to companies. And then it provides for the utmost security because it is decentralized. Now, I want you to write that word down, decentralized, because you're going to be hearing about it. Know that that is important to your life, okay? Decentralization. With a centralized system, let's call it like Facebook or something,
Yes,
well, it's easily hacked, right? We know Zoom in the past has been hacked. It's centralized.
yes.
All the information is housed in one place. But blockchain technology, ladies and gentlemen, has changed the world, has changed the way business is done because it is decentralized. There's no one centralized place where all the information is. It's almost impossible to hack it. It gives power to the people instead of power to one centralized authority. And just know these are some of the reasons why companies are getting on the blockchain and while blockchain is so fundamentally important to the world these days, okay? So blockchain is set to disrupt over $867 trillion in business. That is trillion with a T. And that's on the low end. So again, if you don't understand anything else, understand that blockchain technology is changing the world. And one more thing before I swing it back to you, Lori,
Yeah,
people often relate blockchain with cryptocurrency.
right.
And there's nothing wrong with that because it is the technology that powers crypto. But people don't know it has many other functions as well. So companies who aren't crypto companies are getting on the blockchain in the 2020s here, just like companies got on the internet in the 1990s. So
Mhm.
that's a little bit of blockchain history, guys. I'm going to swing it to Lori because Lori's going to talk about something near and dear to my heart that is putting a smile on my face, helping me to earn digital rewards every
That's,
single day, whether I'm sleeping, whether I'm at work, whether I'm with my grandkids. So, Lori, tell us
that's
about something called software nodes.
software nodes. Ladies, we have to know that one. Write that one down on your pad of paper if you have one with you. Before I go into my slides, I think I'm going to share a couple of things I think that you guys should know that I recently just learned myself. And one of the reasons why I was extremely excited and very much gravitated towards this business. I was like, oh my gosh, if they can do it, why can we not do this? So when this was presented to me in February, there is a gentleman that is helping create this blockchain right now that we're a part of. Okay. His name is Wright. His first name is Wright. And this gentleman created another blockchain. And that gentleman, that blockchain made billions of dollars. And it was all because of node software. It was because of people purchasing nodes. And I thought, what is a node, right? I don't know what a node is. This is in February. So they were like, it's okay, Lori, we will explain to you what a node is, but understand something. If you purchase nodes and you put it on the cloud, you let these transactions run through your nodes that are up on the cloud and make transactions, you will earn rewards. So long story short, ladies, this blockchain that this gentleman built back 5 years ago and made billions of dollars, he's helping build this particular blockchain that we are on right now, that we currently, I'm about to share with you all, have 11 companies on this blockchain. Okay. And this is an incredible opportunity for us because we weren't a part of that. And I personally have met many people, not just one, not just Wright, not the person that that create the blockchain. I've met many, many people, and I know you don't even know me at all, really, but I'm trying to explain to you how I felt and what I experienced the past couple of months. And you know what? I'm not special. I'm just like you, and I'm listening and I'm learning just like you are right now. And I met a gentleman named Billy. Actually, you're more than welcome to look him up on Instagram. Billy Womack, Womack. This gentleman has made millions of dollars just by purchasing nodes. Now, that's not a guarantee that if we purchase nodes here today, that we will make that kind of income. But guess what? What if we could, right? What if we could purchase nodes, let the nodes run, and we could earn rewards every single day. Bunmi and I are going to sleep, we're earning rewards, and those rewards accumulate to value, possible value. And that's what happened to Billy. And Billy is just one example of many. I had the pleasure of walking through Billy's incredible, beautiful, multi-million-dollar home that he has and he built just from blockchain. He was telling me stories how he takes care of all of his family. No kidding. Not just his mom, his cousins, his nieces and nephews, his grandbaby, his daughter, all from the blockchain world. And I thought, my gosh, this has only been going on really just in 2017. It started ramping up. I will not miss this opportunity. Okay. I missed that project of Gala Games, but I will not miss this opportunity. So that's what really drove me to do this, because timing is everything. Timing does mean something, right? And so right here are a few projects on this blockchain. So we have the Wind Connect blockchain, and these are projects that are going to be decentralized projects within the blockchain. We've got Switch. That's a decentralized banking app. And you guys, I will talk a little bit more about Switch soon, down in a couple of slides. Decentralized healthcare on Galvin. Galvin is an app right now that you're more than welcome to check out. You could upload that app and look at it. Element, decentralized mining. Give, decentralized charity. How important is that to know that when you give to a charity, it's going to that charity. There's not money being pulled out, given to this hand. That hand is going to exactly what you want to give it to. I really am excited about that one. Grow, I absolutely love that. Grow is a decentralized food and agriculture. You guys, this food industry that we live in this country is crazy, right? We know this. How would you like to have meat delivered to your home and know exactly where that meat came from where the cow was raised to what it ate every single day, from when it was born until it came right here onto your plate, okay? Grow is doing some big things, guys. They just delivered over 40 deliveries. There's 7 farms in our country right now that you could go to and pick up produce and meat. But right now they're starting to make deliveries. They just made this past week 44 national deliveries through Grow. Then there's Revo, decentralized rideshare, which I'm going to let Bunmi talk about. She is definitely the expert between her and I on Revo. Lots of big things happening in that space. And then we've got Rlink, decentralized video conferencing, which I will also share more about that in the slides coming up. Bunmi, I would love for you to share with these ladies about your experience with Revo Rideshare and how it's going and what you're experiencing and what you're seeing, and how excited are the drivers right now?
Well, you know what? One of the things, I'm so glad, first of all, that you went over those projects briefly, because one of the things that I love about this ecosystem is these are real companies on the blockchain that have a purpose. They're here to solve real world problems. So when you connect with this ecosystem, this isn't Ponzi, rug pull, pie in the sky. No, these are real companies that are doing good in the world, that have become blockchain companies by getting on the blockchain. And they are offering you and I the opportunity to own nodes with them, to help you to earn these digital rewards, and also do good in the world as you align with the company. So I owned a Revo node because I wanted to receive the Revo digital rewards. I believed in what the company was doing. So listen to the company's slogan. This is the first rideshare company on the blockchain. We've all have heard of Uber, of course. We all heard of Lyft. They are rideshare companies. Well, Revo, whose CEO is Paul Michael, is rideshare done better. So many of the Uber drivers now, everybody knows this, they're so disgruntled because their pay has been cut. And we, as the consumer, they're charging us more. So the motto here at Revo is our clients pay less, the drivers make more, and with every ride, someone earns a reward. So you're going to love Revo. Let me get into a little more specifics. Imagine if years ago, 9 years ago, Uber got started, right? At one time it didn't exist. Somebody got the idea. They started into the rideshare industry, just changed the game. It used to be all about cab companies. Then someone got a better, more innovative idea. Well, what if you had heard about it 9 years ago and Uber had given you a chance to tell others, and when others connected with Uber because of you, you would get some type of reward. You would get paid, right? That would be great. But with Uber, they're about power to the shareholders. With Revo, it's power to us, ladies, power to the people. So you're going to get a link and it is free. So get with the person who invited you here, ask them for their Revo link. You'll get a referral link and you will be able to connect with other riders, connect with people who want to be drivers because they want to get paid more and treated better. And look at these scenarios. Every time someone takes a ride, every time someone takes a drive, because they use your free link to sign up, you get paid. I can't spend too much time on this, but folks, I'm so excited. Lori, I saw a slide that showed how to make an extra $10,000 a month with this, just sharing
Right.
this with over time with like 100 drivers. It's so
That's right.
easy to sign up people with this because it's free. It just makes sense. Look at this, guys. Whether you want $10 a day extra income, $100 a day, or $1,000 per day, it is doable. Right now, we're in 40 different cities and growing. So it's up to us to spread the word. But I took my first Revo ride when I was in Tampa a couple of weeks ago. And the driver said, I'm getting $11 for this ride. If I was on my Uber app, I would only be getting $7. That's what we're talking about. So drivers want something better. They want to make more money. It's going to make them happier, which makes happier riders. So again, Revo is free for you to get your link. It's the first rideshare company on the blockchain where the clients pay less, the drivers make more, and it's innovative in the blockchain because every time a drive is taken, guess what happens? Someone gets a reward. But also, Lori, I wanted to make sure that I was rewarded every day. So I decided to purchase a node.
That's
Now,
right.
you don't have to purchase a node, but I would say you want to look into the Rev node. So look at this example, ladies and gentlemen. Again, just for illustration purposes, the last time I got rewards, which is every day, I got an additional 3,200 Rev tokens. I have a total in just what about maybe a month's time or so, or a couple of months, 148,000 Rev tokens. So as the company builds out and as it does more and as more people come and buy nodes and we progress in with the Revo business, there is a potential for the value of these digital rewards to grow. And let me tell you, sometimes, Lori, I just imagine, what if one day the Rev token gets to $1? Well, do this 148,000 times $1. That is what I could potentially have today if it was that amount. So, pretty neat. I love just being able to have a node. And because my node is doing the work of confirming and verifying transactions, I'm getting the rewards in my wallet. You can get the rewards in your wallet every day. Now, Lori, I know this one, I call this your baby because you love R-Link. So tell us about the R-Link project.
I do love R-Link, but I want to bounce off that, what you were sharing with everyone. Bunmi, did I ever tell you I was in Arizona and I was taking Uber, and I was asking people just like you have been, you know, some Uber drivers, would they be opposed to using another ride share if
Mhm.
you made more? And you're so right. Like, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't, right? Because most of them do Lyft or Uber anyways.
Yeah.
They're not completely one or the other, but they're kind of both, whatever somebody uses that day. And they were like, well, yeah, why wouldn't I? And it was it was almost ridiculously easy.
It
Like,
is.
it really is, because they're out there driving anyway. So if they're going to make more money, it just makes sense. So I love the idea that Revo, and now I'm going to share with you guys our link. Both of these, you have the ability to make income on the outside of also earning rewards for nodes. There's two ways to really bring in income into your family. So the R link, it is my baby. I'm excited. I'm fired up. I am very close, and with the CEO of this company, I am so excited that he brought this meeting software platform to the blockchain. This is huge, you guys. Let me give you an example. Think about this. Right now, you are on Zoom. The only reason you're on Zoom is because why? We sent you the link, okay? So if I had sent you a link, which by the way, this is probably the last time Bunmi and I hopefully will be using a Zoom link, right? Because this will be launched at the beginning of next month. We would have sent you our link. And what would you all have done? You would have joined us on our link, okay? And when that happened, we all that purchases or has a node, that has purchased a node, will earn rewards, okay? This is a real company with real world utility attached to it. And so as it grows, we all will grow as well and earn more and more rewards. Let me give you an example. In Zoom right now, there is over 300 million users a day on Zoom. Can you guys even believe this? I mean, this is huge numbers. Revenue, 623 million in 2020, 2.6 billion in 2021, right? The whole world changed since 2020. We all know that. Market cap last year of $21 billion. The largest shareholders is BlackRock and Vanguard Group. You guys, we don't even need that big of a piece of a pie to benefit for our future, okay? All of these users are using Zoom. Why? Because their companies gave them a link, or they personally signed up for Zoom. No one is married to this company. It's just convenient, right? You're going to do whatever's convenient, whatever is out there. I have a lot of friends that use Google Meet. They use Teams. There's a bunch of other ones. Okay, there's a handful of different meeting softwares. But truthfully, either they personally are paying for an account, or their boss or someone that is in charge of a group is paying for this service. How can you imagine using our link and we're getting basically paid to use our own product? None of us on here, there's about 100 ladies on here right now. None of us would be using Zoom ever again if we had a node in our link and we were earning rewards every single day. Can you guys imagine? This is the most epic, incredible project that I have ever seen. And I have been a part of a lot of businesses, and I am just so excited about where this is going. So we will officially be on the blockchain within the next couple of weeks. I will share with you, I have 11 nodes on this particular project because I am that excited about it. The more nodes you have, of course, the more rewards you earn. And I truly believe, and let me share something else with you. This is global, guys. All of these projects are amazing. I believe in every single one. I think Revo is massive. I think Revo will be international for sure within the next couple of months, because we are already in like 40 cities across the country. But our link will be global day one. Day one. Right now, we have a global Zoom happening at this moment. And if I gave you all our link for our next meeting, you would be all earning rewards if you owned a node. So that's how that it works. You can go ahead, Zoomy, and go to the next slide because I know that you were going to share about Switch. Ladies, this woman right here, I love her, and I can say that because I actually hung out with her for a good week. And her name is Kathy Roberts. She is the CEO of Switch Reward Card. Now, this woman, she was in retirement, and Wright Thurston, that's building this blockchain, pulled this woman out of retirement. She said, Wright, get somebody younger. What do you want me for? He said, because you're brilliant. What you've done in your background and your history, no one's ever done. So let me share briefly, you guys. Her background is growing the Discover card to a $54 billion company. Okay, I'm all about this woman. She was a single woman, Black woman. She is a powerhouse, and she believes in this project. She believes in Wright Thurston that's building this project, and she believes in Switch. And she created the reward program on any credit card you guys have, or I'm sure even if you don't have a credit card, some people don't want them. Well, you know what rewards are when anybody likes rewards, right? You could get hotel rewards, credit card rewards. That was not an idea until this amazing lady created this idea with the Discover, and then everybody else followed. You got that? So she's a thinker. She thinks about things before the masses think about them, and she makes things happen. So you see that black card in the picture? That card right there, my husband and I, he probably has it on him, or I would show you guys in his wallet. That can transfer cryptocurrency to USD within minutes. That card is something, it moves faster than any other currency transferable card that there is out there. There isn't anything that can go this fast. And we're getting better and better every single week. So I'm excited about Switch, you guys. I personally also have nodes in that project. So Connect is easy to join. It's simple, okay? You accept an invite from somebody that invited you to this tonight, okay? You're gonna easily get a link from them and you can join today. It's important, this is important. Everyone who joins secures a block position on the WIN blockchain from the moment they first operate their WIN Smart Node software. Okay, guys? So this is one straight blockchain form. What that means is let me give you an example. Bunmi signs up today, but I wait to sign up tomorrow. I will be under Bunmi forever and ever and ever on the blockchain. Now, what does that mean? Today, that may not mean a whole lot, but when this WIN blockchain continues to grow and accumulate rewards and all these projects are thriving and this WIN blockchain does exceptionally well, the rewards could be potentially a lot more for Bunmi, because I helped build this community and brought in a lot of people, and we're all building this amazing community. And because Bunmi joined before me, Bunmi has an opportunity to earn more rewards. Okay, so this is a one long straight blockchain. Now it's very easy. You can purchase at least one WIN Smart Node to lock your position in the WIN blockchain and start earning digital rewards today. Or you could earn a WIN Smart Node by selling 5 WIN Smart Nodes to friends, no purchase necessary, and there's no combinable any offer. Okay, so basically you can go get a WIN node right now, purchase a WIN node. And by the way, I will share with you all right now that they're $2,000 for one WIN node. But right now, at least till the end of the month, I can say that. I can't tell you in August. I can't tell you what the future holds. But what I can tell you is there's $1,500 off coupon, and you can get a win node for $500. Okay, that is what you can at least start with today. Now, this is an illustration for you guys that I personally screenshot of my daughter, which I think she may be on here right now, which is funny because I didn't even ask her permission. I just went back there and did it. I was going to share mine, but I thought, you know what? Let's really get down to the basics here. Okay, guys, because I started off with one node and then I realized what they could do. And then I went out and got 4 more nodes. So I started with 5 nodes and then I went from there. And I'm pulling out my calculator for all of you right now. Okay, this is my daughter Taylor's node. It's one win node. As you can see, it's 1 for 1. It's 1 in the cloud. It is working for her every day when she's sleeping and when she's awake, and she don't even barely know it. She's right now gotten over 65,000 rewards. And this is only in 4 months. I purchased this for $500 for my daughter. Okay. And I'm not suggesting you purchase for your kids, make them buy their own stuff. Like she's probably watching me right like, okay, mom. So Gala Games, I hope you guys are listening to this right now because it's super important. Gala Games did 1,000x, all right, in just a couple of years. I'm not even going to go there. Let's just go 500x. If this project went 500x today, or this number was actually yesterday. She has a little bit more today, all right? My daughter would make today $32,500. $32,000, and all we did was purchase one node for 500. Now, I am not making any guarantees, okay? Because this project, please understand, it is high risk, high reward. Now, am I very, very confident? I absolutely am. The gentleman, there's multiple men that are doing this. This is not their first rodeo, okay, guys? They're multi-billionaires that have put their name behind something already. They have succeeded and they're doing it again. And frankly, I think it's better. And the reason why I think it's better is because more masses can use what we have on the blockchain. I bet out of 100 ladies on here, you all have been in an Uber. And if I'm wrong, I'm barely off. I'm talking 99% of you have been in an Uber, right? And every single one of you right now are on this Zoom, right? Which means 100%, if we all had nodes, we'd all be earning rewards. The other project, the men that I'm working with did was a gaming app, which I don't even know if I explained that to you that well before. The gaming app, have you guys ever heard of Farmville? Have you ever heard of Words with Friends? Have you ever heard of that? Most of you may have. That was a part of Gala Games. You guys, that was 1,000x. I'm looking at my daughter's note today, and in 4 months, she could potentially, keyword, potentially, make $35,000 if these projects were to go 500x today. This is the beauty of it. They're not going to go 500x today. They're going to go 500x, hopefully, down the road when she's got a lot more rewards, right? Because we're going to keep on letting this go, and run. And her rewards could go way up, or she could get more nodes in different projects that go way up, and she could potentially make even more income. You all, I just want to take this moment and really explain to you that I truly believe this is an opportunity. This is a chance for me and my family to create generational wealth, okay? I'm looking at this where I'm thinking, oh my gosh. I tell my husband, can we sell the house? He's like, we're not selling the house. I'm like, but I really want to buy more nodes. I mean, we've become addicted to nodes because we know the potential, and we believe so truly with all of our hearts that these projects are going to grow and they're going to do well. And I said, don't come back to me and say, oh, I could have, would have, should have, to my husband, right? Or even my kids. I'm telling you, this is a great way to change the path of our future. And I'm not sure about you all, but I'm tired of always working hard. We got to work smart. And that's what Boomy was trying to say before, is that, ladies, digital assets is where we should be focusing and learning. You don't need to know everything. Trust me right now. Boomy, I feel like, knows more than I do right now, because we're still learning. We're growing together. And it's okay not to know everything. You need to know a little piece, just enough to believe and understand where these projects are going, and everything else will come. We have an academy set up in our back office that teaches you from A to Z, teaches you every project we have, gives you education. And by the way, you earn rewards doing our education here. If you do the academy on your back office, you're earning rewards every day from the academy. There's just so much potential here. And I look at it like this. Some of you, you're spending too much money just on a weekend, right? Just on a weekend, you could blow a couple $100s. Today, we have to stay in the house, not to spend any money. So we really need to think about, where could our money do us best? If this project went 500x, 1000x, man, what could I do with an extra 30, 40, $100,000? What could that do for my future, my retirement, my kids' education? What could that do for me and my family's future? It could change a lot. So I just feel like this is an opportunity we all have equally. This is an equal opportunity, okay? And there's two sides of this business, and I hope it's okay, Boomy, I keep on talking, but I want to make sure they understand the friend chain and the blockchain.
Sure, go ahead.
We haven't really talked about that. Okay. So I've been talking about the blockchain, get your nodes, but let's not discount the friend chain, which means growing the community. You don't have to, you don't want to, you don't have to. You can come in, you can purchase nodes like my daughter, and just kind of wait it out and earn them rewards every single day. Or you can earn even more rewards by sharing with others. This is a community built project. We are going to share with people. And when people join the community, we're going to earn more rewards. My husband and I and Boomy, we have shared this, and we are building a community. So we're building the friend chain, and we are rewarded by that. The blockchain says, wow, Boomy is doing this, and they just generate more rewards to Boomy by growing. So my point to you is, you all, you can do that now and actually earn extra income right now as well, on top of the potential income in your future on the nodes. So there is a couple different ways to look at this. It's all beautiful. It's all a blessing. And we are so excited to get this out to more and more women, because there's just not enough women doing these. I tell you right now, me and Boomy, we're like, where's all the ladies?
We need the ladies. We need you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what else? What have we not covered that we feel we need to cover before we let these ladies?
You know what? I just appreciate everyone hanging on for this amount of time, almost 100 powerful women. And we know we have some men on here tonight, but I'm just so glad you came into the room to get exposed, whether you already knew about blockchain or whether it's your first time. Just remember what Lori said. She asked some powerful questions, and you have to ask yourself, who wins, no pun intended, who wins when you win? And who loses when you lose? Our kids and our grandkids deserve to win. We need to get the struggle out of the way, get the fear of not having enough out of the way. We deserve a bright, financially free retirement. None of us are getting any younger, and we need to get the struggle out of the way. I'm just so glad, even though I missed the internet, I feel like here's another chance. 30 years later, a new technology, and I will not allow this opportunity to pass me by. No way, no how. And I don't want it to pass you by. So that's why we have exposed you to this information tonight. Whether you understand all of it or just a small amount of it, get the link from the person who invited you, sign up with your free Connect account and create your wallet. get into the academy to learn at your own pace on demand, and then go to the store, look at the different nodes. Someone had asked in the chat, how much are the nodes? What do they cost? We have 12 different projects. You can decide which nodes that you want to purchase. Is all up to you, but we're here to help you every step of the way. We just want to see you guys win. Hey, Lori, do you think we should come back next Monday and do this again?
I was just thinking that this would be an amazing opportunity for these ladies to invite their girlfriends to hear what they just heard and share this information. Why not?
Let's do it. I'm excited. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, this is what we're going to do, you guys. You've been on here for almost 50 minutes now. We're going to unmute and we're just going to end with some energy, right? Chick power energy. We know, men, we love you too. You're useful for a whole bunch of things. But tonight was ladies' night. So everybody unmute. Let's say good night to everyone. This has been recorded. So request it from the person who invited you here. Ladies, we love you. Get yourselves your link. Get started tonight. And we'll see you all next Monday as well when you invite some more people.
Good night.
Right. Good night, everyone. Thank you,
Everybody.
Yes.
Good night, everyone.
Right.
This is amazing.
Night.
Thank you.
Night.
Thank you.
Women on the
Right.
blockchain.
This was good.
Yes, Bunmi.
Right, that's right. Women power, chick power, women on the blockchain. I want to take a quick screenshot of us guys.
Oh my
Tonight. Women on the blockchain. Good night, everyone.
Thanks, Bunmi.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lori. Appreciate you guys for joining.
Bunmi, good night.
Next week,
Kamala
same time,
Harris for
same station. Good night. See you, May.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris for president.
Hi.
Women power. Good night.
I love it. I love it. It's amazing.
Yes,
Yes,
guys.
awesome.
Thank you, Lori. Thank you,
Thank you,
Bunmi.
Yes, you're
Thank you,
welcome.
Lori.
We want to be excited like y'all are.
That's next week. We're gonna have over 100 women on here.
Let's do
More.
it, ladies. Let's do it. These businesses are going to grow with or without us. Let's
Yes.
be part of
So
it.
we're gonna make it with
Yes.
us. Absolutely.
Yes.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Bye bye.